Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Please ignore the breakout. It has been a rough situation with the skin recently. I think it's because I moved back home, so my skin's like adjusting to the new water again. But today I'm gonna do a video because I'm in such a big reading slump, and I thought the best way to get out of it would to do like a reading challenge. So I'm gonna ask 5 of my friends this week to all give me a page number amount to read from 1 to 200, and then I have to try and read that many pages every single day, as in like for that day. So I have sent them off tonight and I will get a response and we will go from there. So I'll see you in the morning. Okay, it's the next day and I am ready for the gym, but I did want to say I asked Caitlin for my book pages today, and I gave her the choice between a number from 1 to 200 completely unprompted, so she just had to pick a number and she chose the number 3. So we're gonna be reading 3 pages today, which is definitely feasible. I'm planning on doing it after the gym now because it is about afternoon time, because I had a bit of a chaotic morning. So I'm gonna go to the gym, go for a swim, and then I will read my book after that. But yeah, this is the gym fit and the hair is slicked back. But yeah, I will see you all for our 3-page read. Okay, so I'm now ready for bed, and I'm gonna read my 3 pages for the Page Allowance by Caitlin today, and I'm going to be reading Blue Sisters. So I'm currently on page 56, so I'll be on 59 once I do my page allocations, and then we will go on to tomorrow's reading slot. Coming at you live from the bathroom. I have now, obviously, as you can see, got changed, ready for the day. I've literally I've put like a workout top on because it's so freaking hot in the UK right now. And I know that the rest of the world is laughing at the UK being like, babe, it's 28 degrees Celsius, calm down. 3 points I'd like to make to that. Number 1, I'm on sertraline, so I'm just hot constantly. Okay, it's rough out here. And also my I always have sweaty palms. I think it's anxiety based. Also I can't regulate body temperature. I don't know what it is. If I'm hot, I will stay hot. I can't adapt like at all. And then I'm ginger. I'm not built for the sun. I'm built for cold Scottish winters, so yeah, I'm not built for this heat, so I'm literally just trying everything I humanly can to try and stay cool. But I'm gonna brush my teeth. I made my coffee, you guys saw I did that. I made a maple and sea salt latte with just foamed milk on the top because I thought it'd be fun little addition. I'm gonna go straighten my bangs because they're supposed to be a fringe, but as you can see, my hair just naturally does whatever this is. But yeah, and then I'll let you know how much we need to read today because I asked my friend Molly, you can actually go follow her on TikTok, Instagram and YouTube. She has picked a number, that's for sure. Okay, I've tamed the beast that is my hair. This room is a mess. I might clean that first, but that's because I'm low-key trying to avoid the fact that I have to read. I do need to clean my room though, so please ignore the mess behind me. It's not there, okay? I don't have anything planned for today apart from going to a barbecue later to celebrate a birthday. So let's get right into revealing how many pages the lovely Molly chose for me. So again, no context. I said them pick a number between 1 and 200 because I don't think I could read more than 200 pages in a day, because I read about a page a minute. So but today Molly has chosen 116. Okay, so yesterday we had 3, which I did very easily, thank you Caitlin, and now we have 116. Okay. Yeah, so I'm gonna start reading almost immediately. I'm gonna put some of these clothes away, at least some, and clean up my room a little bit, but then we will get straight reading because these are so many pages. Bear in mind I have read about 1 book a month so far this year because I am struggling so much with any motivation to read, which sucks because A, I'm doing it for a degree, B, I love it. I have so many books. I have this, I have my Bookstagram, I have a book talk, like my entire life revolves around books. So yeah, so I'm gonna be reading The Blue Sisters again. I'm on page 59, so hopefully we'll get through 116 pages today. Okay, see you later. Hey guys, I've retreated to my parents' office because it has aircon in it. So I'm hiding from the heat in here, which means I can take my hair down because I hate having my hair up, but it's so hot outside and in my house. So I've retreated to the office where there's aircon to try and stay cool. I haven't started reading yet, I've been procrastinating, but I'm gonna start reading now. I have my coffee and I have my book, so let's figure out how far I need to read. So I'm reading Blue Sisters. I got to page 59 last night, so 100 pages would be 159, which is there, and then 16 on top of 59 would be 160 plus 15, so that would be 175, right? I checked that, but I need to get to 175, if that makes sense. So I have to read that much of this book today. I think I can do it. I think I just need to stop going on my phone. But yeah, I have my coffee here. He won't yell at me for being in here, so I'm gonna read now. Okay guys, I am now on page 125, so I've actually made my way through this quite a lot. But yeah, I'm on a page 125, so I have exactly 50 pages left for this today's reading allocation, which is actually quite good. I didn't think, I was actually quite scared of 116, but it's actually quite an easy number to hit. So after I've finished those 50 pages, I'll be well over halfway through this book, so we might finish this book during this challenge depending on what my other friends choose as numbers. But it is nearly 4 o'clock in the afternoon. Well, it's way past 4 o'clock in the afternoon actually. We're closer to 5 now, but yeah, I've been reading for I'd say 2 hours now. My issue is I keep going on my phone, which I think is part of the reason I'm in such a book slump, is because I just like, when I'm bored or when I'm like not doing anything, I'm on my phone instead of reading. So that's a habit I need to kick, which is why I downloaded Opal on my phone. But yeah, I've had lunch. Now I'm going to continue reading this until I need to go to the barbecue. And then after that, I'll see how much I have left. And we'll do another checkup when I have more progress. I do want to quickly talk about the book actually, because if you know me, you know how much Little Women means to me. And Blue Sisters by Coco Mellors, I think that's how you say it, Coco Mellors, is based off of Little Women. It's got 4 sisters in it, spoilers. But, you know, Little Women's quite a popular thing. One of the sisters is dead, obviously, like Beth in Little Women. It's Nikki in this book. And I'm actually just really enjoying it. Since going to uni and starting my degree, I've found such joy in reading literary fiction. I used to be such like a massive fantasy fan, and I still am, but like there's something, like I used to think books like this were really boring and I couldn't understand why people would read them, because there was like no fantasy to it, you know, there was no magic. It didn't feel that far away from reality, so I didn't understand why people read it. But since starting my degree and reading things I would actually never really read before, I can see why books like this are really special. And I'm hoping to write something like this one day now, so yeah. It's such a good book, and I really like how it's paced and the different points of views you go into, and all the things we're learning about the sisters individually and as groups and their relationships as a four and as pairs, and their childhood and them now and what they're doing with their lives. I also just think Coco Mellis is like has a beautiful way of writing. I keep like reading sentences and being like, wow, that's special. That's a really lovely quote. So yeah, I really recommend this, especially if you're a Little Women fan like me. It feels like you're reading the modern day version of Little Women. But yeah, I really love this book so far, and I'm quite surprised at how much I love it actually. I was quite worried I'd just start DNFing books all the time because I'd start a book and get bored of it. Like I currently have like 7 books I'm like currently reading on Fable, because I get like halfway through and then I stop because I get bored. And like they're books that I shouldn't be getting bored of, so I want to work on that. But yeah, this is such a good book so far. Okay, the barbecue is over and I now have about an hour and a half to read about roughly 40 pages, so it won't be too hard, but I am just gonna crack on with that, and then I will go to bed, and I will see you tomorrow for the next mystery amount of pages. It does mean that tonight I will end up being on a page 175, which is kind of insane. I usually don't get this far in a book this quickly at the moment, so yeah, I will see you tomorrow for our next mystery page number. Hey guys, so I did actually manage to read the pages I needed to read yesterday and a little bit more, which was good. I actually was quite shocked with myself being able to do that, in all seriousness. But today, the lovely Tara has picked how many pages I need to read, and she has chosen 123. Our biggest reading day so far. So I'm gonna grab my book and I'm gonna figure out how much I need to read, how many pages I need to go to. But before I do that, I am gonna make a coffee and eat something because it is 11, so I'm hungry. Let's go. I hope the fan sound isn't too bad, because it's quite hot in my house, so I'm currently trying to just combat that with a fan gently blowing on my face. But I have now worked out with Tara's page recommendation of 123 how far through we have to be today. I've marked out again, and we are going to be reading from where I left off last night on page 179. It's a chapter start, so you can't see it, but work it out. All the way to 302, which takes us 30 pages away from finishing this book. That is the chunk I need to read today. I now actually have nothing planned for the afternoon. I was originally going to have to take my sister out and about, but she's now changed her plans, which means that I have the afternoon free. So after I pick her up, I'm going to maybe go to the shop to get like fruit or something because it's so hot, and then just read, I think, back in the air conditioning. Yeah, so gonna go do that now. Gonna start reading, I think, until I have to go pick up my sister. So yeah, I have to re-record this clip because I just listened to it back, and no, it can't playing like in the background, so I can't obviously put that on YouTube. But I was just saying that it's 5 p.m. and I've only read like 50 pages, so yeah, a bit of a slow reading period, but I'm just gonna carry on reading it now. I've actually like kind of stopped running around finally because I went and picked up my sister and stuff, and had to drop her off elsewhere as well, so I've just been doing a lot more than I actually thought I would. We also had like the window cleaner come, so I've just been kind of having to do little things which have meant that it wasn't a good time for me to read. But now I'm just gonna read as much as I humanly can now, because then when it comes to nighttime later, that's like the main time in which I read, hopefully I won't have a ton, because then I can focus on getting it done instead of losing motivation for how many more pages I have to go. But like, I usually do not read this many pages, and I think that's part of the reason I'm in such a big reading slump, is just because like I lack motivation to read anything more than about 10 pages at a time. So I'm trying really hard to just push through. It's something I need to work on overall anyway, because I just can't do it recently. But I have a coffee and my book, and I'm just going to keep reading in this air-conned office. I also have some like laptop admin I need to do, so I might do that, but my priority at the moment is to read, so yeah. I have now finished my allocated reading for the day, and it's not even late, it's like 7 p.m, so this is a minor miracle. Which means I have this much of the book left, so I might end up reading the rest of this tonight, and then tomorrow our next book will be a new one, and I'll read a random amount of pages that I don't know yet. Yay! But yeah, I'm gonna finish this hopefully tonight, and then I can start a whole new book tomorrow. It is the next day, and I actually ended up not finishing this last night. I fell asleep because I was so tired, but I had my wonderful friend Lydia choose today's pages, and she chose 173, so we will definitely be finishing those off and starting a new book today. So I'm gonna get to reading because that is a lot of pages, but I will see you once I finish this book, and I'll give you a little review. So I'll be reading 28 pages that I have left in this, so then the next 140 odd pages will be in a different book. I finished Blue Sisters. It was so good. I gave it 4.25 stars. I think it is such an incredible book. It's so sweet. The only thing is sometimes it felt like the plot would drag just like the tiniest bit, but apart from that, I had so much fun reading this. But it does mean I still have 145 pages to read today, and I'm trying to now go to my bookshelf and see what I want to read, because I don't know what I want to read. Because do I read a fantasy? Do I read a romance? So hard. That's why I'm thinking what I want to read right now. Because I could read the 4th book in the off-campus series, because I've now read all 3. I've just got the Goal and the Legacy to go. I feel like I do want to read something lighter, because I have just read a lit fic, so I want to like balance it, you know what I mean? So, oh, okay. I have 2 books here that I think we could do, which is Just Friends by Hayley Pham. This is the very famous booktuber. This does look nice, or I could read the 7 Years Lit, because I'm in like a spooky mood, because I really want it to be Halloween ready. So I might read this one actually, because I love ghosts and stuff like that, and also I feel like maybe this will be easy to read. So I'm gonna go and find page 145. Please ignore like the visible spots on my face and the sweat, it's so hot. Find page 145, just like that. We're ready to go. Okay guys, I do have some news, and that is that I failed to read anywhere near the amount of pages I needed to read yesterday. This book, I only got to page 25 out of 145. So I'm gonna spend today, I'm not gonna get another page allowance. I'm gonna spend today doing this. So, and then tomorrow I will ask for my final round of page numbers. But like, I don't know what happened yesterday. I kind of just had a day out with my mum, which meant I just ended up not having time to read, and by the time I got to like 10 p.m. I was so exhausted that I was just like, just gonna go to bed. So yeah, I'm gonna read more of this today. So I'm currently on page 25 of 175, so I have 150 pages to go, which is exciting, so I'll start reading that. I'm quite hungry, so I might make a snack or something soon, but I do know that I'm going to be reading this and I'll update you when I get through it. Hey guys, it's the next day and I blew through the reading goal that we had set. I am now just waiting for the Kindle to, I'm now 70% of the way through 7 Year Slip. I put it on my Kindle because I wanted to read on my Kindle because it meant that my room could be pitch black and I could still read at night. So we have the final day left and I'm now going to ask my wonderful cousin, Amelia, how many pages I should read today. So I'm gonna go ask her and then I will come back and let you know what page number she chose. It is very, very much later in the day. It is currently 4 p.m. And my cousin replied because she had a shift. So this is going to be a bit of a time crunch. Obviously, I'm going to give myself till tomorrow at 4 p.m. now because most of the day has gone. She originally chose 7. And then she asked what I was doing and I told her she was choosing how many pages I could read. So she changed her mind and she gave me 115, I believe. It was either 115 or 114, but I'm pretty sure it's 115. So we're going to be reading 115 pages today / tomorrow. And then, yeah, I'll check back in. Let me figure out how many pages that is now. Okay, so I was correct. It was 115 pages. I'm currently on page 230, so 115 would take me to 345. But the 7 Year Slip only has 326 pages in it, which means that we will be finishing the 7 Year Slip and then going on to our third and final book of the video. Obviously, I'm only going to be reading 19 pages of the third book, so there won't be as much of a much spoken about, obviously, because I'm only reading 20 pages, but I will start reading and then I will give you a review once I've finished the 7 Year Slip. Hey guys, please ignore the state I'm ready for bed, but I did want to say I finished the 7 Year Slip. It was so good. I gave it 3.5 stars because I just couldn't get my head, maybe it's because I'm stupid, but I just couldn't get my head around how the time traveling worked, because I was like, does he just like know everything and could tell her, or like, but yeah, I gave it 3.5 stars. It was a super quick read. So now I'm gonna go and read the next 20 pages of my next book, which is actually one that's already on my currently reading, because I read like 8 books at a time. I can't just read one. And that is My Friends by Frederick Backman. If you watched my last video, I believe, I was at Hay Festival and I got it signed by him and I bought it there. So I'm going to carry on reading that one because I love Frederick Backman. So I'll read my 20 pages and then I will sign off on the video because we are officially done. Hey guys, I forgot to make this part of the video actually, so it's a couple of days later and I did finish my 20 pages for Frederick Backman, which means that I did finish all of the pages I needed to read for this video. So I hope you enjoyed. I actually want to do something like this again because I had so much fun and I finished books so quickly, and it reminded me that I can finish books quickly. So I will definitely be doing this again. So yeah, if you liked the video, please consider subscribing, liking, so that it can get pushed out to more people. And I hope to see you next time. Bye guys.